Hey, we're here at the turning in of Referendum 90 signatures.
Look at all these boxes, you guys. This is incredible. So we are here today. This is a historic day. I just want you all to just take a moment and not clap for me, clap for yourselves, because we are making history right now, June 10th, 2020. We are still in a lockdown or something is going on. And we are about ready to turn in a record number of signatures. The state of Washington has never gathered this many signatures for a referendum. We are handing in, during a lockdown in only 7 weeks, 266,000.
I love it. How do we feel?
266 тысяч. 266 тысяч. На 100 тысяч больше, чем мы планировали.
All right, so hopefully you all heard that just clearly. We just turned in, we got on the table. You can see right behind them 266,000 plus signatures for Referendum 90. These folks that are standing here and across the state, what a monumental effort. In just 7 weeks, we've just hit the record for any referendum ever in history. You can hear my buddy Vitaly down there sharing a little bit in Russian, which I can't understand, but basically what we're saying, and this is phenomenal. We have done some amazing work, people across the state. There was
And it is all thanks to an amazing statewide effort. And I cannot thank all of you enough. And so just to call out a couple of members of our grassroots and our coalition that came together, our Informed Parents of Washington, who is Rise Up Tri-Cities. I don't know if we have Thank you. We've got Representative Clifford back here from the Tri-Cities, and a Voice for Washington Children out of the Spokane area. Today, thank you guys so much. And then also Family Policy Institute of Washington.
all right, Mark Malosha.
Thank you, Mark, so much. The Washington Catholic Conference, obviously being such a big supporter of this early on.
So I hope you heard Mindy talking, but you can see the number on here. It's 266,000 plus. Isn't that incredible? I know people have been wanting to know what's going on, but 266,000 plus signatures. I know you can see the number way in the background on 260, but we actually had even more come in this morning. So it's pretty darn extraordinary to see how people have worked so hard across the state, making sure that we have the opportunity to turn around what happened at 2 in the morning here in Olympia. I was just at the Capitol praying for our state and a lot of the division that's happening today. But what you are seeing today is a monumental thing. We're turning in 266,000 signatures for Referendum 90. So now that the work is done, we're turning in these signatures to have it validated. What's funny is we've been getting it on the ballot, and now we're going to reject Referendum 90. By rejecting Referendum 90, this is rejecting comprehensive sex education that was passed by the majority at 2 in the morning. It's a sickness that is perverting the minds of these young kids in school, all the way from kindergarten to first grade, second grade, third grade. It's heartbreaking to know what is going on today in Washington. But thankfully, with getting Referendum 90 on the ballot, pretty exciting. Look at this group that's down here right now.
So over here in the corner, one of our co-sponsors, Joshua Freed.
Hey! Thumbs up. God bless you. All right, you guys are so excited what's happening here. This is a big issue. By having double the number, so folks, we had to collect 129,811 signatures. And by collecting 266,000 signatures, that's double the number that we needed. when we look at November, look at what's going to happen. People are going to come out and vote for vote against Referendum 90 to make sure that their voice is heard, so they don't have to have their kids or their grandkids or their loved ones subjected to this material at such a young, impressionable age. This is us taking back Washington State. What you are witnessing today literally is a history of the turning of Washington. That people are sick and tired of the socialism that has been continued to creep into our society here. They're sick and tired of the division, the hate that you can see that's happening as people are rioting in the streets and destroying people's businesses and destroying people's livelihoods. You're seeing that people are now rising up across the state to make sure that we as conservatives, our voice is being heard. No more fear anymore. We have to step out in full boldness to make sure that we are speaking about on behalf of the citizens of Washington State, for the most vulnerable who Jay Inslee has left behind. He's created quite the environment in Washington State where literally we are the Gotham State, I call it, and we need to make sure that we restore proper safety and civility again. So this is moving forward. Referendum 90 is going to be pushed right through the doors right here. We're going to see it. We got all the petitions right here, over 266,000. We're going to turn them in the door just right over on the other side. But tens of thousands of people, I mean, there's people, thousands of people working across the state, making sure that we can get this qualified for the ballot. So in November, you can go to vote and reverse this damning decision that was made at 2 in the morning. But may God bless you all. We have a lot of work ahead. Certainly on my campaign, we're working hard to make sure your voice is heard. So please go to freedforgovernor.com. We're in the final weeks before the petitions are dropped, before the ballots are dropped for the election, and I need your support. So please go to freedforgovernor.com. This is the time to donate to make sure that we can get our message out through media and beyond. But right now, look, they're going to knock on the door. An opening to submit these things. I hope you can see. Let's see. Right here. It's going to be start to carry it in. I'll just keep on filming, so if you want to keep on watching all the petitions be delivered into the front. They're going to load it up. You can see Mindy right here, and Mr. Brett Bader is there working super hard, counting all the boxes. Leah has been tirelessly counting for the last 2 months. Her and her mom. Let's see, Kathy. Oh, it's right here. They've been counting constantly all these petitions to make sure that your vote is counted. All right.
Take a picture of it?
Oh, even more. So it's funny, while we've been down here on the curb, people keep on walking in with even more petitions. So already in the office this morning, it was 266,000. And now I bet, who knows how many more thousands have just been turned in as we're standing here. But, oh, it looks like just even right now, another 1,269 signatures. It keeps going. So the battle is not complete. This is a massive step forward, but we still have to, in November, making sure that we are going to have victory in November. And victory is rejecting Referendum 90 now. By rejecting Referendum 90, we are rejecting comprehensive sex education, the perversion of the minds of these young kids. So this is Referendum 90 right here, 266,000 signatures. My good friend Vitaly. We're double living right here. It's almost going to bounce back to eternity right here. Hey, Fawn, hope you're doing well. This is a big issue right now. Fawn, hope you're doing well. Thank you. 266,000 plus, and we just probably had another 2,000 to 3,000 turned in here. So it'll be interesting to see ultimately how many we got, but well over double of what was required to get this qualified for the ballot. All right, a lot of great volunteers across the state. Remember, freedforgovernor.com. We need your support today. We are in the final weeks before the primary, 4 weeks until the ballots drop. And if you've not given to the campaign for Freed for Governor, I need your help today. We have a real battle ahead. Hey, Lindy. Hope you're doing well. I'm here with Vitaly. Honey, 266,000 signatures, an extraordinary number. But you see Leah here and Kathy here. A lot of people are excited. All right, you guys, I'm going to check off for now, but thanks so much for jumping on board. Hey, Marty, this is good news, my friend. 266,000 plus signatures and probably another 3,000 that was turned in while we're here at the curb to turn it in. So a lot of people in Washington State, Marty, you know this quite clearly. A lot of people in Washington State don't like what they've been seeing as the rise of socialism in downtown Seattle. They want to push that across the state, but we're rejecting it. We're pushing hard against it. This is a clear sign. This is a record-breaking number. Please report that to your friends. Never before has this number been turned in for a referendum in Washington State's history. This is the voice of the of people happening right now in front of us. And this is what is going to be a huge issue in November for people that have principles to want to make sure that their kids aren't subjected to this comprehensive sex education. This is a big issue to pull out the vote to make sure that we're going to reverse decisions that are made at 2 in the morning. So God is good. Again, please go to freedforgovernor.com. I need your support. Please also reach out to 10 friends today and let them know that we need your support on the Freed campaign. Happy to say I'm a co-sponsor of Referendum 90, and my wife Lindy and I are contributing to this as well. But this is something that we do together, and we're going to win. We are going to win in November. We had our victory in federal court against Jay Inslee, showing that he did not have his rights to shut down spiritual gatherings. He's not had constitutional rights to shut down other gatherings. Clearly, you can see that. And now today, you can see the voice of the people clearly being heard right here with Referendum 90 signatures, well over 266,000. It looks like Leah just got another whole packet. So she's still counting. She just won't stop counting. She's addicted to it after the 2 months of counting signatures. Oh my goodness. Our fingers just go right through those petitions. All right, folks, I'm going to sign off now, but this is great. This is a beginning of a fight, but is a major victory in the battle that we're in to take back the state of Washington. And again, I need your support. So please go to freedforgovernor.com. I need your help today. All the best.